Hello everyone. I am Paramita. I am a certified Salesforce consultant. I believe sharing knowledge increases knowledge. Recently, I have passed Salesforce Administrator certification at first try, and I have decided that I am going to share with you some strategy tips about how to pass this Salesforce Administrator certification at one chance. Okay, so now this is a very important certification. I'll say if you are just starting in your Salesforce career, or maybe you are a Salesforce marketing cloud expert but want to expand your knowledge, or even if you don't want to learn the Salesforce CRM, if you want to be a marketing cloud consultant, you must understand the Salesforce CRM because most of the data, most of the time in the project, we are going to deal with the data which are coming from the CRM. So we have to understand the marketing cloud connect, how it's operating, how the data are syncing from the CRM to uh, synchronized data extension, etc. So I feel it's really necessary to have a clear knowledge about Salesforce CRM. Okay, and if you are just starting your Salesforce career, you want to know about the Salesforce CRM system, then this is really important, guys, to go for this certification. Okay, it's really worth it to have one. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's start. Now, there is trail mix in Salesforce documentation. Definitely in the trailhead, you will get a trail mix, and Salesforce documentation is very helpful and elaborate. I always follow that. But along with that, you can use other sources. And for this certification, Salesforce Administrator certification, the trail mix is huge. You can get easily lost there. Okay, so you have to follow some strategy so that you can cover all the topics and you can master the concept because the questions in this exam are mostly scenario based questions. So you got to understand the concepts, you have to think, you have to understand the situation in the scenario, and you have to answer. Okay, so like I have passed the exam, I'll tell you, until I got the result, I didn't know whether I'm going to pass or not because all the questions, it's like unknown to me. It's unknown. It's just scenario. I had to analyze and I had to answer. So in that situation, only it will be helpful. It you can master in all the concepts involved. Okay, then you can answer the questions. So not just memorize. You have to clear in all the concepts, like if you see my results, there are quite a few segments in the exam: configuration and setup, object manager, lightning app builder, sales and marketing applications, service and support, productivity, collaboration, data analytics, workflow, process automation. So there are quite a few segments are there in the exam. Don't worry about that now. I am going to discuss about our overall strategy which will help you to become confident. Okay. Now, first of all, for the configuration and setup, if you go to company settings here, see there are quite a few things: business hours, calendar settings, company information, data protection, privacy, fiscal year, holidays, language setting, my domain. All these things you have to be very clear about these things. How to set up those, if you change the setup, what is going to be the effect of that? All these things you have to be very careful. And the next important thing is that the most important thing I will say, you should be very clear about the all the standard objects. Like in Salesforce, there are two types of objects: standard objects and custom objects. Like you have to be clear about all the standard objects because most of the questions, scenario based questions, will be based on some sort of standard objects. Okay, like accounts. I will start from like leads, lead, account, opportunity, campaign member, campaign hierarchy, campaign influence, like whatever I have mentioned now. I think I have mentioned already contacts. So these are really, really important, except that case is very important as well. Case and assets, products, and price book and product, and all these standard objects, what they are used for, okay, and they are related lists, details. Suppose if we go to accounts, okay, I'll click on an accounts. See, there are related lists, details, activity, chatter. Okay, or what are these things? Activity, chatter. What are task? All those stuff we need to understand. Okay, for each objects and their relationship. What's the relationship between accounts and opportunity, accounts and contacts? Okay, how the leads are converted, how we map the different field, okay, at the time of converting the lead, how we map different like custom fields, standard fields, how we map them to accounts and opportunity, like this. So different types of relationship between the objects, like master detail relationships, then lookup relationship, hierarchical relationship, one to many relationship. All these things we got to understand. These are really, really backbone, I will say. These are backbone of the Salesforce system. We got to understand that. Okay, and then record type. That's really, really important. Like a record type, what's the relation between record type, pick list, and page layouts? Okay, so this is very important. So I found a video really helpful to understand this about this record type, pick list, and page layout. Salesforce Hulk. There is Salesforce Hulk. I think Shrey Sharma. He's the youngest MVP in Salesforce. His one video I found really, really helpful. I will leave a link of that video here. That really, there are a lot of videos out, but I found that video is was really helpful, and he clearly explained about that record type, pick list, and page layout. And then there you will definitely get some questions using that record type, pick list, and page layout. And then another topic, sharing rule. Yeah, security, like field level security, object level security, organization level security. Those are very, very important. Now you got to understand one thing here: organization wide default, that always restrict the access, okay, of the user. And sharing rule always increase the access, open the access, okay. So OWD, organization wide default, it always restrict the access, and sharing rule always open the access. So you got to understand all those stuff. You got to understand profile level uh, permissions and organization level permissions. Okay, so they will have different effect when you change the profile level permission or organization level permission. So those things you got to understand. And then so basically security thing, field level security, object level security, organization level security. You have to understand user profile and permission sets, all those stuff. And then uh, automation, like when you are going to use the automation, there are different types of automation tool available. Now process builder and workflow have been deprecated, so don't bother about that. So now there are different types of flow, like screen flow, record flow, auto launched flow. So different types of flows are there. You got to know about them, when to use what. And flow has got different elements and resources, all those things also you got to know. And then other automation tools like approval process, auto response tool, assignment rule. So other automation tool also you need to know. And then reports and dashboard, that's a very important topic. What type of different types of reports are there, and about the folders where we save the reports, and dashboard, what are the components of dashboard, and accessibility of those reports and dashboard also. Okay, who will be able to see what on that also, different questions will come, and you got to be clear about that, that how to share a report, how to make it accessible to few people, and how to make it not accessible to other people. So reports and dashboard, you got to understand very clearly as well. What is the dynamic dashboard, you got to understand that. And what else are there? Pretty much I have discussed overall different important topics. So if you are really clear about the concept about all these topics, I think you will be quite confident to answer the question. Okay, so if it helps you, if you like the video, just give it a like, and to get more videos like that, subscribe my channel. If you want to know more about any particular topic, okay, just leave a comment. I'll try to make that as soon as possible. Okay, thank you so much, thank you again. Please like and subscribe my channel to get more updates. Thank you. Bye bye.